In this world there are so many endless kind of loops, circles that are going around and around again and again, that can't be stopped until we start to recognize them and start to behave differently. So many of us always wonder why there is so much all these negative things happening in our lives in this world, and then they themselves just act the same way and keep perpetuating these endless cycles by answering harm to doing more harm. When facing something that is not wanted or needed, they answer the same way and keep the endless circle, the loop going, perpetuating these things endlessly. We have to understand that if we really truly want to something new, better in this life, we have to also change, do something differently. We can't be constantly keep revenging, doing the same things or even worse to others back if we are facing certain kind of negative outcomes, or if people treat us wrongly. Of course, it is our natural reaction to try to take the matter in our own hands, but that is not the solution in any kind of circumstance, situation. You need to understand that it is not a healthy working solution. There is no use, no reason for you to do that. Ultimately, nobody of us gain anything good from that if you just keep revenging and doing the same harm back to others that have done to you. In this life there is always these points that always not everything is not fair, but then you have to decide what you want to do with that understanding. Do you want to change the world for the better, or do you want to keep that cycle going, or even go for the worse? I think we as individuals, as humans, we have to take the responsibility of our own sector, our own doings of ourselves. If we truly want to see something change for the better, we need to also change. To take responsibility of our actions and look at our actions, our decisions very well, comprehensively, and recognize those patterns that keep doing more harm again and again, that is not actually serving any of us. You need to learn to trust more. Trust to this universe, to this world, to our Creator that created all of this. That there is reason and meaning for everything, and everything will balance it out, and there is righteousness, there is order, there is justice, end of the all, and you don't have to take that in your own hands. You probably have heard about karma, and it is true. It is not your job to revenge and take the justice in your own hands. You have to learn to trust that everything will balance out, that every action is seen and paid back like it should. We have to learn to be the bigger person, and one by one, learning to set the example, be the better person. We can't also underestimate the effect of our own example. How many of us can take example from others? When somebody do good things, shows these better qualities, then so many of us will follow up to that. Little by little, this world start to truly change for the better. I truly don't understand those people that who did something wrong, and when they are faced about these things, they just get defensive and start to blaming and attacking more, accusing, causing more harm, instead of just accepting what have happened and apologizing and then trying to do better next time. It can't be working like that. We have to learn to put our egos aside little bit. Just be who we are and honest to ourselves, and understand that we are all humans and we all do mistakes, and nobody of us is perfect, and we need to admit these things so we can grow and understand, and that way do better next time. Not to live in denial, but acceptance in reality. Not denying anything. That is the only way, the true way. So I encourage you to next time when you have these negative situations and you have been treated not so well, just be the bigger person and try to distance yourself in that situation. Understand that there is no use to try to revenge or try to pay back the same way. You are ultimately doing others harm and also to you harm. Because even if you think that you are allowed to do something that is accepted based on what others have done to you, that truly it is not You should never do harm to others. It is not your job. You should be always focusing on you and your journey to be the better person every day, to growing and focusing on your own journey. If we all just could understand these things, the world would be so much better place. I want to thank you again, being with me as always, and hope you have learned something again. And if you have interested about personal coaching, needed some kind of help in certain kind of areas, I'm offering personal coaching and the link is in the description. But I thank you again being with me and hope you all the best. Take care.